So one thing that I see a lot of fit pros making the mistakes of is actually trying to do things in the wrong order as far as building their online fitness business. So a lot of fit pros see like a high six-figure earner or seven-figure earner thinking like, wow, these are the things that I need to work on in order to get there. But in reality, they're working themselves backwards. So here's what I mean. When you're going from six figures to seven figures, there's distinct things that you need to work on that you don't work on when you're still trying to get your first 10K months, right? So when you're going from 6 to 7K, you're building a team around you. You already have all your processes in place. You already have your funnel in place. You already have all your lead magnets in place. And now what you're literally trying to do is multiply the efforts that you already do have. So that's adding more paid advertising. So it's just basically amplifying what you're already doing that's working. When you're first starting off, what happens is you need to focus on who you're going to work with, right? So getting your ideal client avatar setup is going to be by far the first and best thing that is going to help your business. Because when you try to go too broad in the very beginning with all your marketing and your messaging, because that's how you did it in person, then you're literally going to get lost in a sea of ocean, because you want to be the authority in a small, tight niche, right? Where you're the go-to person. But if you try to be like the go-to person in a huge, broad ocean, you're literally just going to get lost at sea, if that makes sense for you. And then obviously there's going to be some next steps that you're going to want to do as far as, optimizing your social media, getting everything dialed in, getting yourself a really good lead magnet. A lead magnet is something that you're going to give away in exchange for getting the email address of the prospect, right? Because then you can add them to a nurture series campaigns and you can literally nurture your prospects. Because in the very beginning, you need to build a list. You need to get in front of more people and you need to build out your systems, okay? A lot of people are not going to want to work with you right off the bat, no matter how good that you are. And that's why it's only a small portion. So there's certain things that you can get to get the low hanging fruit, so to speak. And those are some things that I can go over with you. But most of the people are going to need to know, like, and trust you a little bit more before they invest with you, especially if you are a high ticket coach and you charge, anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 or even more, right? So people need to know you, like you, and trust you before they do that. Okay. Then at that part, what we need to do is we need to create an offer that differentiates yourself from all the other fitness coaches out there. Because if you just say you do workouts and nutrition, well, everybody else out there does that, right? They can download, free workouts on bodybuilding.com. And, why do they need you? So you need to have a visual pathway that's going to take your prospects from where they're at now to all the way where they need to go, and how your system is different from all those other coaches. Does that make sense? So once you build out this system, it's going to help out with all of your marketing. So you'll be able to use those, taking a chunk from your systems and delivery and being able to use it for an email. You'll be able to use it for a social media post. You'll be able to use it for a blog post. It's literally going to be where you can amplify all of your marketing efforts. But first things first, we need to work on one thing at a time, and that's defining your ideal client and going from there. So if you need help actually getting set up and knowing where you're at in your business, or what stage you should be working at, or what you need help with in general, getting from, wherever you're at right now and getting stuck and getting past that financial plateau into the next stage, then feel free to just shoot me a message and we can jump on a quick call, and I'll just basically be able to hear out what your business is and give you some pointers on some things that you can work on. Completely complimentary, no problem at all. Hope this was helpful for you. Talk soon.